students. In our previous class, we have seen all the theoretical part of the chapter Admission of a Partner, in which we have completed the meaning of admission of a partner, the rights which the incoming partner get after the admission, and why there is need for the admission of a partner. These topics we have completed in the theory part of this chapter. Now, moving further, in today's video, we will see what all are the adjustments that are required at the time of an admission of a partner. So, as you know, whenever we do admission of a partner, at that time our old agreement comes to an end and there is new agreement which will come in force. So before bringing the new agreement into force, we have to do certain adjustments in the books of account. And this adjustment is done with the reason that no partner is in the state of profit or loss due to रिकंस्टिट्यूशन, दैट इज ड्यू टू एडमिशन ऑफ अ पार्टनर. किसी भी पार्टनर को प्रॉफिट या लॉस की सिचुएशन में नहीं रखना है एट द टाइम ऑफ रिकंस्टिट्यूशन. सो ऑल द एडजस्टमेंट आर डन बिफोर वी रिकंस्टिट्यूट आवर फर्म एंड द एडजस्टमेंट विच वी आर गोइंग टू डू, generally there are four kinds of adjustment which are to be done at the time of admission of a partner. First adjustment is related to change in profit sharing ratio. As you know, whenever we admit any partner in a partnership firm, he is going to share our future profit and losses. It means the profit which was shared by the existing partners, for example, if there were two partners, the profit which was shared by the two of them. Now, if you admit the third partner in the partnership firm, it means the profit will be shared by 3 instead of 2. It means there will be new ratio because the old ratio will come to an end. As the profit will not be shared by 2, now it will be shared by 3 partners. So first adjustment will be related to calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio, because the incoming partner will be getting his share of profit from the existing partners. यानी जब existing partners अपने शेयर में से कुछ शेयर इनकमिंग पार्टनर को देंगे तभी इनकमिंग पार्टनर कोई शेयर गेन करेगा. एंड दैट्स व्हाई existing partners sacrifice their share in favor of incoming partner. So there is need to calculate sacrificing ratio. So in first adjustment we are going to calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. After that, second adjustment will be related to valuation and adjustment of goodwill. Because whenever an incoming partner is joining the business, he is joining the business which is already in a state of profit, which is already run by the existing partner previously. So whatever reputation the firm has earned, it is due to the efforts of the existing partners. And for that efforts, the incoming partner will compensate the existing partners, and the compensation will be made in the form of goodwill. So there is need for the valuation of goodwill. So second adjustment will be related to valuation and adjustment of goodwill. Now third adjustment will be related to accounting of reserves, accumulated profit and losses. Now what do you mean by reserves? Reserves means the amount which is set aside from the profit, that is undistributed profit, the profit which you have not distributed yet. So if you are going to reconstitute your firm, it means your old agreement is going to end and the new agreement will come into force. So before bringing the new agreement into force, you have to distribute all the reserves all the profits and all the losses which are related to the previous agreement before reconstitution, that is before admission of a partner. You have to do accounting of this reserves, accumulated profit and losses. So this will be our third adjustment which we are going to do in this chapter. After that, fourth adjustment will be related to revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Here you are going to revalue your all the assets on the date of reconstitution, यानी रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के डेट पे आपकी एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज़ का क्या स्टेट था. Actual value of your assets and liabilities on the date of reconstitution is calculated so that none of the partner is in the state of profit or loss. यानी एडमिशन के टाइम पे आपको सारी एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज़ को रीवैल्यू करना है, बिकॉज अगर आप रीवैल्यूएशन नहीं करोगे एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज़ का, इसका मतलब है आपकी बैलेंस शीट में जो वैल्यू है वो सही नहीं है. इससे हो सकता है कि किसी पार्टनर को ड्यू टू चेंज इन प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो प्रॉफिट हो जाए या किसी पार्टनर को लॉस हो जाए because of not a true value of assets and liabilities in the balance sheet. So before reconstitution you have to revalue your assets and reassess your liabilities. So these are the adjustment which we are going to do in this chapter. In today's video we will start with our first adjustment, that is change in profit sharing ratio, calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. So first topic that we are going to cover today is change in profit sharing ratio, in which we are going to see how to calculate new profit sharing ratio. And the learning outcomes will be, first you will be able to understand the meaning of new profit sharing ratio, and secondly you will be able to calculate new profit sharing ratio under different situation. So let us start. Now first, what do you mean by new profit sharing ratio? New profit sharing ratio is the ratio in which all partners means including the new partner, you will include the new, that is incoming partner, all the partners are going to share future profit and losses. It is that ratio in which all the partners, even the incoming partner, including the incoming partners, are going to share future profit and losses. That ratio is known as new ratio. Now how to calculate new ratio? So we have three main situations where there is need for the calculation of new profit sharing ratio. So the situation is when new or incoming partner acquires his share from old partners in any of the following manners. First, if he acquires his share in their old profit sharing ratio, if he acquires the share in a particular ratio or sacrificing ratio, or when he acquires his share from the existing partners in a particular fraction from old or existing partners. So these are the three situations where you have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. So let us see them one by one. Situation number 1, when incoming partner acquires his share from old partners in their old profit sharing ratio, यानी जब इनकमिंग पार्टनर अपने प्रॉफिट का शेयर, जो वो फ्यूचर में प्रॉफिट जिस रेशियो में शेयर करेगा, वो रेशियो ओल्ड पार्टनर्स से उनके ओल्ड रेशियो में जब लेता है, व्हेन ही एक्वायर्स द शेयर ऑफ हिज future profit from the old partners in their old ratio. So in this situation, how you are going to calculate new ratio? So the method to calculate new ratio will be, first you have to deduct the share of incoming partners from one. जो भी incoming partner है उसका जितना भी शेयर आपको क्वेश्चन में दिया होगा, पहले उस शेयर को आप 1 से माइनस करोगे, डिडक्ट करोगे फ्रॉम 1. आफ्टर subtracting the share of incoming partner from 1, whatever amount is remaining with you, whatever fraction ratio is remaining with you, you are going to divide the remaining share of profit among old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. यानी जब आप इनकमिंग पार्टनर के शेयर को 1 से डिडक्ट कर दोगे तो जितना भी शेयर आपके पास बच जाएगा आफ्टर डिडक्टिंग द शेयर ऑफ इनकमिंग पार्टनर, दैट रिमेनिंग शेयर will be divided amongst the remaining partner in their old profit sharing ratio. This you are going to do when in question only two information is given. First, new share of the incoming partner and second, ओल्ड शेयर ऑफ द एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर. यानी जब आपके पास क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ ये दो इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल होगी, एट दैट टाइम यू आर गोइंग टू यूज दिस मेथड टू कैलकुलेट द न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. टू मेक इट मोर क्लियर, लेट अस टेक एन एग्जाम्पल. A, B are partner sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. It means there was two partner A and B who used to share profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. It means the old ratio of A and B was 3:2. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/5 share in the future profit of the firm. Thus, the new profit sharing ratio of A, B and C will have to be calculated as. Now, what will be the new profit sharing ratio among A, B and C? Now, see, in the question you have only two information. First, you have the old ratio of A and B, that is 3:2, and new ratio of incoming partner, that is new partners. New ratio is there and old partners old ratio is available. In such situation, you are going to calculate the new ratio by using the formula which we have seen. First, what is the share of C? That is 1/5. C share is 1/5. First step, you are going to deduct C share from 1. So what will be the remaining share? 1 में से आप माइनस कर दो C का शेयर 1/5. तो अगर आप 1 में से 1/5 को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो तो यू नो द रूल ऑफ डिवाइडिंग द फ्रैक्शन. फर्स्ट मेक द डिनोमिनेटर सेम. So if you have to make the denominator 5, you have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 5. So 5 upon 5 minus 1/5, that will be equal to 4/5. So the remaining share is 4/5. So after getting the remaining share, that is 4/5, now this remaining share will be distributed among A and B in their old profit sharing ratio. यानी जब भी आपके पास क्वेश्चन इस तरह से आएगा जहाँ पे आपको ओल्ड पार्टनर्स का ओल्ड रेशियो और न्यू पार्टनर का न्यू रेशियो दिया होगा, तो सबसे पहले आप न्यू रेशियो को 1 से सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे एंड देन जो भी रिमेनिंग शेयर है उस रिमेनिंग शेयर को ओल्ड पार्टनर्स में उनके ओल्ड रेशियो में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करोगे. नाउ द रिमेनिंग शेयर इज 4/5. Now this 4/5 will be distributed among A and B in their old ratio, that is 3:2. It means 3/5 part of means multiply of 4/5. 4/5 जो remaining share है उसका 3/5 part. 3/5 is the ratio of A, old ratio of A, 3/5. इतना आप A को दोगे तो A का न्यू शेयर होगा. Of sign is related to multiplication. So multiply this, 3 4s are 12 upon 25. So the new ratio of A will be 12/25. And in the same way for B, B's old share is 2/5 and out of 4/5 he is going to get 2/5 share. It means 2/5 of 4/5, that is equal to 8 by 25. So the new share of B is equal to 8 by 25. So we have got the new share of A, that is 12 by 25. B का न्यू शेयर है 8 by 25 and C का न्यू शेयर है 1 by 5. Since the denominator of A and B is 25, so let us convert the denominator of C's share also to 25. So multiply it by 5. So the new share of C will be 5 by 25. So the new ratio among A, B and C will be A 12, B 8 and C we have calculated 5. So the new ratio will be 12 is to 8 is to 5. So in this way you are going to calculate the new ratio when only two information is available in the question, that is new ratio of the incoming partner and old ratio of the existing partner. Now let us take the second case, second situation, when new partner acquires his share from old partners in a particular ratio. Whenever the existing partner surrenders their share in favor of incoming partner in a particular ratio, so how you are going to calculate the new ratio? So in this question you have to calculate the new share of existing partner, because whenever such type of question will come, the new ratio of incoming partner will already be given in the question and you have to calculate the new ratio of existing partner. So whenever existing partners are sacrificing certain share of their profit, so that new share will be their old share minus the share they have sacrificed, which will be given in the question. So subtract the share which they have sacrificed from their old share, you will get the new share of the existing partner. So let us see this with the help of an example. A and B are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. Again there are two partners A and B whose old profit sharing ratio is 3:2. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/5 share. So the new ratio of C is 1 by 5. The firm which he get from A and B in the ratio of 1:1, यानी जो C का जो 1 by 5 शेयर है, ये शेयर उसे मिला है from A and B in the ratio of 1:1, यानी 1 by 5 का हाफ A ने दिया है और 1 by 5 का हाफ B ने दिया है. Yes, now you have to calculate the new ratio. Now how you are going to calculate the new ratio? First, what is the share of C? C का जो शेयर है वो है 1 by 5. A का sacrifice कितना है? First find the sacrifice made by A. A has contributed 1 by 2 part of 1 by 5, यानी जो C का शेयर है उसका 1 by 2, because both A and B have contributed 1:1, यानी 1 by half by A and half by B. So half of 1 by 5 is equal to 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 part is sacrificed by A. So the sacrificing share of A is equal to 1 by 10. So now use the formula that A's new share will be equal to his old share minus the share he has sacrificed. So old share was 3 by 5. Now he has sacrificed 1 by 10. So 3 by 5 was the old share. Subtract 1 by 10 that he has sacrificed. So first make the denominator same. So multiply this by 2 so that we get the same denominator. 6 minus 1 by 10, that is equal to 5 by 10. This is the new ratio of A. Now in the same way we will calculate for B. B's sacrifice is half of 1 by 5. Half of 1 by 5, that is equal to 1 by 10. Now B's new share is old share minus sacrifice. The old share was 2 by 5 minus 1 by 10. That will be equal to 2 by 5 minus 1 by 10. So again make the denominator same. 3 by 10. The answer is 3 by 10. So we have received the new share of A and B, that is 5 by 10 and 3 by 10, and C's share was 1 by 5. Convert its denominator into 10, that will be equal to 2 by 10. So the new ratio will be 5:3:2. A is 5, B 3 and C 2. So the new ratio will be 5:3:2. This is the second situation. Now the third situation. Third situation will be when new partner acquires his share in particular fraction from old or existing partner. In particular fraction from A and B, or we can say existing partner. पहले आपको कहा गया था कि जितना भी C का गेनिंग है वो शेयर कुछ पर्टिकुलर फ्रैक्शन में कंट्रीब्यूट किया था A and B ने. Now in this situation, whatever C is earning, it means in question the surrendered share of A existing partners will be given, and you have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Now how you are going to calculate the new profit sharing ratio? First you will calculate the share of incoming partner, and that will be equal to addition of shares surrendered by the existing partner. You will be given in the question how much the existing partners are sacrificed. Add the sacrifice made by all the partners. The addition will be the new share of the incoming partner, and the share of existing partner, new share of existing partner will be